Hey, what's up guys, my name is Nort, and today I'm going to be doing some kind of harsh news to everyone who is playing Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, especially if you're a Grand Theft Auto 5 fan, because Rockstar Games have just released a speech to IGN saying that there will be no more DLC coming to Xbox 360 or PlayStation 3 players. Now, I'm not too sure if this would apply for the story mode DLC they have promised us for so many years, or I'm not too sure if it's applying to any DLC they have pre-scheduled, but all I know is from this article from IGN in which Rockstar Games published a speech to, there's going to be no more DLC coming to Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 players. How do I know this? Well, taking a look at the article on IGN, Rockstar Games, under the source of Sarwar, explained why they could not be releasing any more DLC for PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 players and why they were left behind. So starting off quote for quote, unfortunately the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 players won't be receiving the addition of free mode events to GTA Online, but it stems from a desire to push the mode in a new and technically demanding direction. It's got to the point where no more can be added to last gen versions without breaking them. So essentially what they are saying there is that Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, they're extremely old consoles. They're about 10 years old, and trying to push a game in the direction they want to push it, the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 just simply wouldn't be able to handle any content they want to add onto the game, hence why they have to leave the consoles behind, which is a very unfortunate reason. Now, Sarwar carry on talking about exactly why they cannot release any more content to Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, and for quote, the primary technical reason is the memory capacity for the older systems. We are constantly adding new items to the game with each update, and we begin approaching the memory limits after the first year of GTA Online content. Now, this is something which we have only just discovered, that they found themselves almost at the capacity of the launch of Heist, but with some creative programming, they managed to squeeze in additional updates into those older systems, which allowed them to make it as far as the Ill-Gotten Gains Part 1 and Part 2. Now, this is something I want to say to Rockstar, because yes, the entire thing is extremely believable. But isn't it just a coincidence how the two most expensive DLCs are the last two expensive DLCs for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3? I mean, don't get me wrong, they're very old consoles and they most likely can't allow any more capacity or memory limit, or just the technical advancements they want to have. They can't allow it on the 360 and the PlayStation 3 because they won't physically allow it on their consoles. But it's kind of cheeky how they release the two most expensive updates on the two consoles which are not going to be receiving any more updates. They could have just as easily not released them on that console and maybe got some other updates which may have benefited that console long term, instead of just short term by releasing them some really expensive items which would have got that company a lot more money. But that is just my view. I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to say it in the comments, but nonetheless there is a very good valid reason explaining why they can't release any more DLC to Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 players. Nonetheless, they will be putting the game at risk if they do decide to release any more content, as it will just take up the memory capacity of the console itself. But going forward, with the restrictions will no longer exist with the power of PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and especially the PC, which will open a whole bunch of new possibilities for online. Almost after 2 years of regular free content updates delivered to those systems, we are now focused on the opportunities provided by more powerful PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. We've got some really fun ideas on how to make the most of those more powerful machines, bringing the Rockstar editor to the newer consoles and the changes that will come with free mode events, with a great start and only the beginning of what we want to accomplish with GTA Online long term. So essentially, if you want to carry on reading the article, it would just discuss how after 2 years Rockstar Games are finally able to introduce a whole bunch and array of ideas which advance the game and allow a whole new complex system of game types which will be delivered in Grand Theft Auto Online. As for the story mode DLC, I cannot add any comment on whether we're going to be seeing that released on all platforms or whether we're going to be seeing it on just Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and PC. But guys, that's all I got time for today. Go and check out the article down in the description below, and don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to my channel for the latest Grand Theft Auto 5 content every single day. But guys, my name is Nort, I hope you did enjoy, and I'll see you all next time.